Hello everybody, this is a Flat Cab Cafe Racer. I'm out on ride in my T120. I'm riding with Mr. Bill. Say hello, Mr. Bill. Tell us about what you're riding.
Oh, hello everybody on YouTube. I am riding my 2013 Moto Guzzi Griso 1200 8V SE. Yeah, this is my final ride on this bike. I have sold it, and the buyer had me do a bunch of maintenance work to it so that it would be free of any weeds. And boy, I did a lot of good stuff to it, and it turned out quite well. I'm very happy with the results.
This is your final and combination final ride and test ride, right?
Yes, I actually finished all the work last night, and needed to take it out for a nice test ride, stuff in the new tires, make sure everything is right as it should be for the new buyer.
As a new buyer locally?
Yes, he's a local fellow here in the Boise area, and he's real excited about getting the bike, and very happy that I was willing to do all the maintenance and upgrades that he wanted done to it.
Okay, so he's paying for all those maintenance upgrades, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will make sure folks understand that when you buy a bike, you don't necessarily, the owner's going to just do a whole bunch of things like fix up a house. You know, you buy a house, you got some things you don't like about it, you have the owner fix them up. Well, that's not exactly what happens with a motorcycle.
No, it was, you know, the bike was adequate as it was, but since there's no Moto Guzzi dealers within 300 miles, he asked me if I'd be willing to do some maintenance on it so that it's, you know, good to go and he doesn't have to do anything to it. And I said, sure, no problem. And, you know, told him what my fee per hour was, and it's pretty low. So he's like, yeah, let's do it, you know.
So you've been working on it for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I started on it on August 31st. And finished it up last night on September 12th. So I put quite a bit of time into it. Some of the procedures that he wanted done were very time consuming, and you know, especially since I've never done them before. So you know, I'm slow and meticulous to start with. So you know, I don't charge my actual time that I work on the bike. I charge the appropriate time to do the job. So, you know, I might spend 5 or 6 hours doing something that, you know, only pays about 2 hours of pay time, just because I'm slow and meticulous, and I'm not a mechanic that does this all day, every day, and, you know, knows how to go right in there, and unbolt this, unbolt that, take it off, do the repair, put it all back together, and done, you know, in an hour and a half. So,
yeah.
Anyway, it's really ready to go. I mean, it's kind of like a recommissioning, like I did on my co-workers Honda. I just did a lot of recommissioning, greasing bearings, changing lubes, changing fluids, new tires. You know, cleaning seals and repacking them. You know, just basic maintenance that you're supposed to do over time. That's all. Oh, I put a new alternator belt on it, and ironically the OE belt was perfect. So, but
OE belt was what?
Perfect.
I'm going to go around you on the right-hand side.
Okay, I'll leave it wide.
That's a pretty good picture.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to come in.
Come on in.
And I'll let you come back around me on the outside.
Okay.
Well, my favorite two moto vloggers in the UK both got new motorcycles.
Oh, what did they get, Jerry?
The couple, Richard and Carol, the Bandit Man UK,
Yeah.
they both got Tiger Sport 800s. And Carol got the yellow one, and Richard got the blue one. And they're keeping their old bikes, but they just got the new Tiger Sport 800s.
Okay. Do the new Tiger Sport 800s have a T-plane or a normal crank?
Normal. It's normal.
Oh, how nice.
Depends, you know. The normal crank has some advantages, and the T-plane has some advantages. So,
Yeah.
but I like it. You know, they were riding with another couple a couple weeks ago before they announced what bikes they were getting, and they both had Tiger Sports, and I said, well, you know, I'm looking at that yellow one up there at the dealership. It's awful tempting, you know.
Yeah, that yellow one, I've seen some pictures of it, and it really a compact, really nice looking bike.
But yeah, well, congratulations to Richard and Carol. You did good. Hopefully the bikes be everything you expected. You know.
Yeah, and they can give us a good review of them too.
Yeah. Well, Richard is a lot bigger than Carol's. Closer to my size than Richard is. Richard's a pretty big fella. So if both of them can fit on that bike, that'll be something special. Let's take a break here, and we'll give you a little bit more later on. We're going to take a pause for the cause break here. You can pull up right in front of that
Picnic table?
well,
or right by the gas things.
This black one, pull right in front of him. That's not a parking space he's in anyway. Oh God. I hope I don't fall over on this.
I hope you don't fall over either. Yeah, those lower pegs really made a difference, didn't they?
We're in the second part of the ride here, and if you can't tell, I've changed to the Moto Guzzi for my last little ride on it. You know, my first ride was back in August of 2020, when 5 years ago, a little over 5 years ago, when he purchased his bike out in the Seattle area. Got a video up on the website of when we went out to get that. We took Mr. Bill's Porsche Boxster, didn't we, Mr. Bill?
Yeah, we had a pretty good ride coming through Mount Rainier area. That was fun.
I forgot about your knees coming up to your elbows.
Yeah, those lower pegs that I had on there were quite an improvement for your foot position.
Yeah. So we came back, it was, like I said, it's probably about the third week in August. It was hot. And it was pretty hot on the bike.
Yeah, I think we were over 100 degrees once we got down out of the mountains and we were coming across the deserts there.
Yeah. I forgot how many hours it took us to get over there. And we got there at about 8:30 at night, 9 o'clock at night. So the plan was originally, I think, was to go over there the next morning. But Mr. Bill called the guy up and he said, well, sure, you can come over and get it. And when we got over, I bet it was close to 9 o'clock at night. It wasn't dark yet because it's in August, but it was getting that way. And Mr. Bill wanted to take it for a test ride, and I thought, oh God, I hope he doesn't fall over on this thing. You know, then the guy had already got his replacement motorcycle. Was in the garage. I forgot what it was. Was it an Aprilia or something like that?
Yeah, I think he bought an Aprilia.
Yeah. So he had that, and he was a bigger fellow, wasn't he, Bill? I don't remember him being a tiny fellow or anything.
Oh no, he was a lot taller than me and you.
Yeah. So Bill rode it around the neighborhood, and of course Mr. Bill, like he likes to do, you know, even though it's 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night, he's chitty-chatting with the guy. So he chitty-chatted for a while. Then I think he rode the motorcycle over to the room we were staying, right? We had a motel room.
Yeah.
And we parked it there. We left out the next morning. And Mr. Bill rode it for, I don't know, the first, I don't know, quite a few miles. We were getting up. He was still riding it when you could still see Mount Rainier in the background. I was following him in the little Porsche. Then he started doing this number, like this, lost, standing up, stuff, and go, well, I can ride a little bit. I think I rode it, I don't know, how many miles the total was a trip, you think? Was it
500 each way.
Yeah, so I maybe rode 150 miles, something like that. I didn't ride a lot. I give Mr. Bill a break every once in a while, but that's about it. The foot pegs are high, the handlebar grips are wide, I mean thick, you know, and
It's changed those wide handlebars. I have the Aprilia Mana 850 bars on there now, which are a little narrower and a little higher.
yeah, it's a little bit better for your arms now. And the bike did fine. I mean, it's a lot more powerful than his Sport, but I thought his Sport was comfortable enough that I bought one, you know.
I like the comfort of my Sport. I really do. I kind of regretted selling that. I'll probably regret selling this one too. But, you know, I'm going all Triumph, so that's all good.
So Mr. Bill brought the Griso back going, now I'm going to deal with your little Thruxton R and your BMW, right?
I was so confident that it was going to take them at the drag strip. That didn't happen.
So I brought both my bikes out there. I brought the BMW and my Thruxton out there to run at the drag strip. Brought them out in a trailer. He was pretty confident because this Griso runs a lot better than the Sports did. It does run top speed. I don't know, probably it might be even a little faster, but well, it would faster my Thruxton, but it might have been faster my BMW.
Top speed on the Griso is I've got it. It's got one of those things that tells you what your top speed was.
Yeah.
143.
Yeah. But anyway, we took it out to the drag strip. What happened, Mr. Bill?
Oh, I think I was pretty consistent at 12.4, 12.5, 105 miles an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was not enough to beat either one of those bikes.
Yeah. The Sport was about a 12.8 motorcycle on a, you know, consistently 12.8. The Sports. The Griso was considerably faster, 4/10, 5/10 quicker in a quarter mile, which is significant. But the BMW was high 11s, very low 12s. Same thing with the Thruxton on a quarter mile. So this is all led to what Mr. Bill did to his Rocket 3. After he got crushed from the Griso, he decided, unknown to me, that he was going to spend, you know, $5,000, $7,000, whatever $1,000 to improve that Rocket 3 so he could beat me. But you did beat me, though.
I did. But I could have bought another bike for that $7,000.
Yeah, maybe. So this Griso actually led to Mr. Bill hot rodding his Rocket 3. That's the bottom line.
I I'm working on hot rodding my Bonnie and hot rodding my Tiger.
So we'll bring you those as they happen, and I think I'm going to leave my Bonnie like it is, but we'll bring you the changes that Mr. Bill makes on his Bonnie, and we'll also kind of show you, you know, you can see the differences there. I mean, they'll be significant, but I think we keep one of them kind of stock and the other one, you know, hot rod it. It kind of shows you. But basically, he's doing everything to his Bonnie that I did to my Thruxton. Cams, pipes, you know, tune, things like that. I just don't see the need to do my Bonnie that way since I did the Thruxton.
The 5 years that I've owned the bike, the Griso,
Yeah.
I haven't really done much to it other than work on the ergonomics.
Yeah.
I put.
Oh, I pissed blood on that one, boy. It is softer, Mr. Bill, but damn.
Well, it's kind of a dumb reason. I don't like where the horn and the turn signal switch is. They're flip-flopped from standard bikes. And I wind up blowing the horn when I think I'm turning the turn signals on.
Well, this video is going to be a little bit longer than most of my videos that I'm going to do. But I figured since this is the last we'll see of this Moto Guzzi, until the next Moto Guzzi, we'll make it a little longer video. How about that? Alright folks, we're going to wrap this video up here, and be sure to join us on some other stuff we're going to be doing to Mr. Bill's bike and some other rides and stuff like that. This is Flat Cap Cafe Racer out for today. Say bye, Mr. Bill.
Goodbye, everybody. It's a wonderful day in Idaho.
All right.